I sometimes like to record my opinions while I'm driving, especially if it's a long drive, kind of like kill two birds with one stone. But a boom microphone doesn't sound great. The microphone native to the DJI Osmo Action 4 picks up too many ambient sounds, road noises, that kind of thing. It's good like this in a room where you're just close to the camera and talking to it. I think it sounds great, but it didn't work for me in a car. So I believe the best solution in a car is the DJI wireless microphone system, probably hooked through a lavalier. I haven't done it with a lavalier yet. I just use the microphone, but like I said earlier, I don't like the DJI microphone being visible. It's a little bit distracting, especially if the light's flashing. This is the sound of the DJI wireless mic run through a Boya dongle that you have to use to convert from analog to USB. Notice that the DJI wireless mic has a light on it. With the newer firmware update, you can turn that off. However, I think a lavalier is a bit more natural and less noticeable. I tried using the Deity lavalier with the DJI wireless, but it had a hum that was persistent and I could not get rid of it. It wasn't super noticeable after it went through YouTube, but if you had headphones on, it was definitely there and I did not like it. The Deity lavalier I also have to wrap in foam because otherwise certain applications, it has this battery, so certain applications it'll knock against your camera if it's dangling or if the wind blows, that kind of thing. So I don't really care for that. I love the sound of it, but I think the cord is, I want to say like 12 feet long or something. It's just crazy. But that's okay because I just wrap it in this and then stick this in my pocket and use it. But that hum I could not live with. So I purchased these PowerDeWise and we're going to give them a try here in a few minutes. But first, let's see if there's a difference between using the 3.5 millimeter input through the Boya dongle or just going straight into USB, because again, I'm not a professional, I am an amateur, if that isn't obvious. So I've heard experts say that if you use the USB, the sound will be better than if you use the 3.5 because it needs to get converted twice from between digital and analog. So this is the sound of using the Boya dongle through the USB port on the Osmo Action 4. So I have an analog input running through the DJI wireless. Now real quick, let's just plug the receiver of the DJI wireless straight into the USB port on the Osmo Action 4. See if there's a difference. I'm now using the DJI wireless microphone, but the receiver is plugged into the USB input on the Osmo Action 4 directly. Does this sound any better? It looks like, for whatever reason, the VU meters are showing a lower volume input. I'm not sure what's up with that. maybe some settings. You can adjust settings in the DJI Wireless Transmitter and in the receiver and in the camera. So between the three, I just left everything the way I had it before, the way everything was working properly. Does this sound different compared to what we heard earlier using the 3.5 millimeter wire through the Boya dongle? Better? Worse? By the looks of it, it looks like certainly lower volume. But now, what I want to try, brand new, I haven't used them for anything yet. I think a good way to go, theoretically, would be to use a lavalier into the DJI Wireless Transmitter. I just think it'll be less visible, more unobtrusive. But how's it going to sound? I am now using the PowerDeWise Lavalier microphone through the DJI Wireless. Kind of neat, $40 for two of them. The clips are magnetic and you can swivel the actual microphone so you can put it in an optimum direction to get your capture your voice. Hear the airplane flying over? So that's it. I wanted to test to see how the PowerDeWise sounds. I could probably change the audio settings a little bit and come up with something better, which I will over time. But I wanted to see if this is a viable solution to use the DJI wireless microphone, because I like it a lot, with the DJI Osmo Action 4, which I also like. This is the Tula microphone with the noise canceling on, and I think you'll agree. Those other microphones, while they may work, do not compare to the sound of this Tula. I hope you found this video helpful. So brush your hair, wear underwear, and eat a chocolate eclair. Aloha.